Hello YouTube, I'm Freelancer and this is Fallout 3, and I'm currently on my way to the Operation Anchorage DLC, where I will be helping out that what was a very imposing looking man in power armor.
Death wish? Walking through a war zone?
It's still a very imposing looking man in power armor.
Want to be of use. Help us clear the mutants between here and our base camp. If not, stay the hell out of our way.
Alright, I can do that. See, so these guys are Brotherhood outcasts. They're... I'm not even sure what he's shooting at. Yeah. Basically, when the Brotherhood of Steel came out here, the group that I ran into before decided that they were going to try and make everyone's life here a little bit easier. Or they were going to do everything they can to ensure that. While these guys decided no, they'd rather stick with the mandates of the Brotherhood, which are pretty much to preserve technology at any cost, and to not really give a lot, not really care about the rest of humanity, because the rest of humanity are what screwed everything up in the first place. So... what are you shooting me for? Alright, so... I've just upset them. So this looks like a good time to run away. Oh, I've pissed them all off. How did I do that? I did not want to do that. So I'm going to do a bit of a trick and get out of aggro range. And wait for a bit. I don't remember how long they take generally. For a town I'd wait a few days, but these guys are just people wandering around outside, so... Alright. Alright, so... Alright. So I think what they've done is they've just gone through and kept clearing everything out. Hopefully they're not trying to kill me still. Ah, shit, they still won't kill me. At this point I'm just hoping that my... Alright. Gotta save from before they decided to kill me. Oh, look, it's almost like we're at the start of the episode.
You got a death.
So this time the goal is to not draw aggro from the Brotherhood, or from the outcasts, because that would be very bad. As much as I won't get a lot of So I'm pretty much okay with the idea of I'm not going to get XP for these guys. Which is a bit of a shame because I like XP, but generally also okay with it. Just because I'd rather have these guys pull all the aggro. And I'll just clean up after them, so. Oh, make me waste some of my sniper ammo. Alright, they're all dead. And now is apparently a great time for me to be sitting in a desk. How do I get to there? I want that minigun. No, that is not. I will start the DLC. I do. I promise. I promise. Bugger. That's disappointing. Because I wanted that thing. Miniguns are cool. Yeah, I'm pulling rads again, but rads never hurt me. Alright. So, this guy that I helped get here.
Alright, local. Mind explaining what you're doing here?
Heard your radio signal.
It's not broadcast on a standard frequency. Oh, I see. You've got one of those wrist-mounted computers.
And my Pip-Boy is important to them.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that fancy? Listen, kid.
Okay.
You can help us out. We've been looking for someone. Why don't you head inside and talk to Inspector McGraw?
Yeah.
I'll radio
So these
ahead and
guys
let
split
him know
off from the main brotherhood because the main brotherhood broke from the tenets that the Brotherhood of Steel was founded on. And these guys wanted to stay true to it. They're kind of hostile towards you, but they're not. It's not hard to. Yeah. Some of them are assholes, some of them aren't.
Keep your weapons
but
holstered.
they're generally
Your hands
happy to live
yourself
and let
your
live.
Mouth shut. Follow me.
Alright. Lead the way. Again, there's kind of not much. Oh wow, that's another load of cleaner.
If you're here to help, then help. If not, back.
Okay. See, I'm just wandering around for the hell of wandering around, but... And because nowhere's really off limits at this point. And they're happy for me to take their drugs. And food. and ammo. And their power fist. Sorry, power fist. If I was playing an unarmed character, this would pretty much be my endgame weapon, because it's pretty much a pneumatic glove. Here's my repair skill. But as it is, it's just scrap metal. As it is, it's just caps to sell. So
you're the one Morel sent down. I'll be perfectly honest. I'd trust a Wastelander to shine my power armor, and even that's pushing it. But you do have that computer there on your wrist.
Okay.
I can see now that Morel made the right call. Maybe you can be useful after all.
So they pretty much need me for my...
You're obviously sharper
my
than the average
boy.
rubble dweller. That computer you've got on your wrist is a specialized piece of equipment. I need someone who knows how to use it. If you can be that someone, I'm willing to work with you to make your life easier.
Alright. What do you want me to do?
Indicate there's some high-value tech in this base, but we can't. The armor is sealed by a blast door, and we can't get it open. We're pretty sure anyone who completes the facility's VR simulation program will gain access, but it requires a certain interface. Unfortunately, we don't have one. You do, right there on your wrist. I need you to go into the simulator and complete that program, which will unlock the armory. You'll get a share of the gear, of course. It's the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska from Chinese communists.
So pretty much what he wants me to do, these guys are trying to get through a blast door into an armoury that for some reason they can't get to properly. The only way to do it is to pass the VR, the virtual reality sim,
You're still listening,
the
so
training
I'm going
course.
to assume you're interested.
But they need a
Time's
pit-boy
wasted.
for that.
Sibley can take you to the pod. Olin will get you briefed. If you want to walk away, you're free to leave. My men won't stop you.
Oh, I want to go in. So yeah, they're letting me wander around and take their scrap metal and their drugs and... Because this place is a gold mine if you're doing that scrap metal quest. So yeah, they're willing to tolerate me just taking all of their things and using their terminals and so on and so forth, in the interest of getting through a door and letting me have first pick of what I want. Apparently there's plenty there for the both of us, so... Money! Yeah. Basically, this is all background information to the simulation I'm about to do. Pretty much, it didn't go well. Oh, it's not exactly yeah. It's not that what is it? Apparently it's not realistic to what actually happened in the battle that they're trying to portray at all. And the guy that was designing it was quite worried that that the insane general that was asking them to do all this stuff was gonna do terrible things to him if he didn't put the stuff he wanted in. So this guy is obviously a failed attempt at getting a Pip-Boy. I can use him for an exploit actually. Well, you used to be able to use him for an exploit at least, but I'm not going to, so...
You're here to help?
There's already
Fine,
enough
then put
broken
this on.
stuff without
Get in the chair
exploiting
and we'll
broken
run the
gear into it
simulation.
too. Oh, nice
Until you
attitude.
actually do something that helps us out, just one more liability.
Alright. I'm not going to waste time with talk. I need to put on this absolutely ridiculous looking suit. And apparently my hat and gun and glasses are okay. Speaking of which, why am I not wearing the sunglasses? Oh, because the sunglasses look exactly the same. Ah, well. And then I need to sit in this simulation chair. Like, so the exploit would have worked if I dumped him in the pod as well as a container to put things in. Because I'm going to lose all my gear and get simulation gear. And then when I leave the simulation, I'm going to lose the simulation gear and get my gear back. It's possible, whether or not they've patched it, at the very least, it used to be possible to... You used to be able to quickly use him as a storage container for all of the loot in here. Because all of the stuff you're wearing in here cannot be damaged. It just lasts forever.
When your chute bunched up like that, I thought you were gone.
So, this is my friend.
I don't think their patrol spotted us coming in. So at least we still have the jump on. You still have your gear. So I'm gonna let you make the call. You can go in quiet, the guns blazing.
Well, I'm gonna have to go in quiet because this is a silenced gun.
And we'll blow those other down.
Sorry about that.
Just watch yourself. Reds up here don't take prisoners. Good luck.
Alright, I'm just going to take a second. This guy starts climbing the rocks in a completely unique animation. It's actually quite nice. It looks quite... It looks a little bit silly, and it's obviously not as polished in games where you're actually doing this sort of thing all the time. But it is a really nice little animation. Yeah, I've discovered cliffs. So my sneak is absolutely crap right now, but I'm not going to let that hold it. I'm not going to hold that against myself. Gonna see if I can get the drop on this guy. And no, he doesn't want. He doesn't want to die. This is great. This is always how I envisioned going into battle. So I'm just going to have to tank through all of these wounds. Why am I still sneaking in that case? I should be running across here as fast as I can. And I hit him in the head twice. Nope. This is very bad. Okay. I am not doing very well at all. And if I had stim packs, I'd take stim packs, but I don't, so I'm going to take the... They give me these health dispensers instead. And that's about time to call it. So I'm gonna go, and then next time we'll see how we do with the rest of... Of course I spoke too soon. We're gonna see how we do with the rest of Operation Anchorage. Or at least the next section. Alright. I'm Fr33Lanc3r, and this has been Fallout 3. I'll see you next time.